starting. Hello. And good morning. I commend you for being this late up, either doing your last-minute homework or, into watching your favorite show. This is the Early Bird News, okay? And it is currently 3 a.m., okay? I'm your host, Alex. We have right here our intern who graduated part-time, Eileen. We have our new intern, Tim. And we have our weatherman, Jonathan.
Frankly.
Jonathan. Alright. And let's start off the news. Alright, so we have received news of a Northern Californian woman who is 51 years old by the name of Sharon K. Turman, who led the police on a car chase throughout the highway. Now, here's the interesting part though, okay? The woman was driving a Scooby-Doo mystery machine, alright? It was a 1994 Chrysler Town and County, okay? You can see that right there, the machine running through, police trying to chase her, alright? And authorities are still looking for Turman, but she has abandoned the vehicle and has ran away, which is pretty weird.
Did they find anything inside of you?
No, not really. Just she's gone. Just the mystery machine by itself.
No Scooby snacks?
No Scooby snacks. You have to go to PetSmart for that. So next news that we have is we have a website, cbifTrumpWins.com. Okay, so this site advertises Cape Breton, an island north of Nova Scotia, is a place where they would allow many Americans to move if Mr. Trump wins the election, seeing as how there are many Americans who do not approve of him and they want to move out of the United States. So the website details the lifestyle, scenery, and food that Cape Breton has to offer. So as you can see right here, you got the famous good seafoods because you're next to the port side. Right there, good winds, not too hot, not too cold, just the perfect weather. And you also got a university, get to hang out to do tournaments, many activities for you to do. And this is the place that I would love to move, just in case Trump wins. How about you, intern Tim?
I would join you in a heartbeat.
Interesting. All right. How about you, Eileen?
Can I go to Japan?
No, because I don't think they're gonna accept you. Sorry. But how about Jonathan? What about you?
It looks like a nice place. I would probably go sailboating.
Okay then. All right. Interesting. And now, if you're gonna live in France and you have kids, you should probably be careful what photos you post about your kids, as they could grow up to sue you and throw you to jail. So apparently, under France's new privacy laws, parents may face penalties as severe as a year in prison, or you have to pay a fine of up to 45,000 euros, which is equivalent to $51,000 in U.S. cash. So now, if they publicly post the private lives of the children without their consent, what makes this law also very interesting is how the children, when they're all grown up, they can still sue their parents for the images they posted from them years ago, and they're able to obtain a substantial compensation award. So basically, this law was mainly to protect them from stalkers and pedophiles, but hey, you never know. There's some teenagers who might abuse this law and just, send their parents to jail just for the money. I mean, what do you think about that, Tim?
That seems really overboard. I don't know
Exactly.
about you, but yeah.
I really don't like this, and I'm not sure if I want to move to France.
Yeah, no.
And now we're gonna have Eileen with the traffic.
Thank you, Alex, for your news, and I'm so glad I don't live in France and I don't have children who can sue me. And now for traffic update, for anybody who is driving at this time of the day, there is a break-in of zombies in the Holland Tunnel. Authorities have posted giant signs warning the drivers, so you can't miss them. But if you do, you're probably speeding, so slow down. And those who still plan to drive through the Holland Tunnel, make sure you have your foot on the pedal, just crush those zombies, and don't get bitten.
Wait, you said zombies?
Yes, I said zombies.
What-
Z-O-M-B-I-E-S. Zombies.
Okay, where did they come from?
Did you release a string? Are you the one who released the zombies?
No, not that I know of.
Okay, just checking. And in other traffic news, there's apparently robots disguised as cars, or cars disguised as robots, sighted fighting on the Garden State Parkway. Massive amounts of destruction and casualties, and a very colossal delay for commuters. So anybody driving early in the morning, you're warned to find the nearest exit and skip work. Your bosses say you can skip work, so go ahead.
So you're saying that randomly have both zombies and Transformers right now on the streets?
Yes, it's a very great day to be alive.
Okay, I bet.
Yes, and now to the weather with Jonathan.
Thank you, Ellie, for that insightful traffic report. Now for the weather update. I'm meteorologist Frankly who gives a damn? And today we'll be seeing a lot of sunshine with temperatures rising to the mid-80s. And the sun will literally be smiling at us today, so be happy.
Yeah.
Be sure to stock up on supplies tonight, because tonight we'll be seeing a full moon. The National Weather Service has issued a winter swarm warning for our area, which means zombies will be going on a full rampage. In preparation, Governor Chris Christie has declared state of zombie emergency ahead of the swarm. Please stay out of the roads for emergency vehicles or you'll be pulled over. Here's what we are expecting in terms of accumulations. That's measured in feet of corpses, by the way. I can't express how serious the situation is, so board up your windows, get your shotguns ready, and follow our channel for updates to make sure tonight you don't get buried or worse. I'll be back with another update in a couple of minutes. Now over to Tim with Cultural News.
Thank you, Frankie Lee, or John, whatever it is. Frank Lee, right? Whatever. Anyway, so tonight, or this morning, we head over to China, where apparently archaeologists have found a vial of liquid in the depths of this one abandoned Taoist monastery. So after obtaining the vial of this strange liquid and accidentally letting out some of this liquid on a nearby dead tree, eyewitnesses claim that the tree instantly grew back to life as if it were eternally young and time hadn't affected the tree at all. Now scientists from all over the world are currently flocking to this site in China to either help in the research or become a willing test subject for what could be one of the greatest discoveries in modern history.
Man, you sure that's not a hoax or anything? I mean, someone could be planting a new tree right there.
I really hope not, and I like to put a little bit of faith into this, personally.
Are you willing to pay for my ticket? Because I want to go and be that willing test subject then.
Sure, if my intern job can actually afford that, sure. No
It's
problem.
Jonathan.
Sure.
Okay, and now going into tech news. So, in this day and age, virtual reality has grown to become the next big medium during the past 5 years for companies like Facebook, Google, and definitely the game industry. But now, people are beginning to take the next step with virtual advertising. Business analysts currently believe that creating advertisements for business in virtual reality will become the next best thing since sliced bread. Virtual ads will become much more apparent within the next decade. What do you think about that, John? Or, frankly?
I think that's an amazing breakthrough in technology. Yeah.
Early in the
You
morning.
just wear it out, right? Take it.
Alright. So back to the weather with Jonathan.
Back with the weather. So we're also seeing a severe threat to the continental United States, and as we move into next week, our expert weather team is still keeping a close eye on this event, but we're starting to see Hawaii on the rise. We're not exactly sure why it's happening, but our top scientists think that it all started when a group of Trump supporters rallied on the streets. We're going to have to confirm it in our weather models, but we definitely know that a lot of hot air is involved.
Well, good news is that it's closer to California, so you don't have to really get a pricey airplane to get there. Now,
Yeah.
on to political news with Alex, who will be interviewing people in regards to the upcoming election. Viewer discretion advised.
Alright, so I'm here right now standing with my friend Paco Gonzalez. How are you today, Mr. Gonzalez?
Very good, thank you. Very tired as I'm campaigning for Mr. Trump.
Oh, so you're a Trump supporter then, huh? So what's your opinions then on the comments that he's made lately? Like, building walls, immigrants being segregated, etc.
He is right, for I myself have built a wall many years ago.
What do you mean by build yourself a wall many years ago?
The south border is not safe. I went right through to Canada. Canada, mind you.
Okay, interesting. Then what are you hoping for if Trump does get elected?
If he does, the second coming of Reagan, that or jobs coming back overseas, and also job access.
Wait, what was the last comment?
Nothing, senor. Nothing.
Oh. Alright then, thank you very much for your time, Mr. Gonzalez, for letting me interview you. And now we're going to send it back to Eiley.
Yes, thank you, Alex, for that enlightening interview. Definitely know a little bit more about those Donald Trump supporters. And we've just received some breaking news. Zombies in the Holland Tunnel have actually lumbered over to New York City. So authorities are now placing barriers around to prevent further movement, and the citizens themselves are armed to kill the zombies. So stay tuned to be updated about this zombie situation. And thank you for listening. This was the Early Bird News. Tune in next time at 3 a.m. in the morning.